What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys. In today's segment, we are going to talk about two things. All right. One, we are going to talk about the Aries train and the most recent shield breaker, and yeah, it has sparked a lot of hype in the community. All right, a lot of people against, a lot of people are for it. Some have mixed feelings, some don't care. Just all kinds of reactions have come out. All right, and we all went through the last test server. Okay, and we saw video after video. We came in, we gave our opinions, and personally, I did not like the test server at all. All right, the shield breaker is not a fix for the Aries train. All right, it is a I nerf it to the ground for the Aries train and every other shielded bot. All right, let's keep it real. The shield breaker sucks. Plain and simple. All right, it's bad. It's bad for the game. All right, now things that need to be understood before we go any further. All right, people that have the Aries, people that won the Aries, people that purchased the Aries. All right, they either have money or they have time. All right, they have some gold, and they have millions upon millions upon millions of silver and upgrade time invested in these bots. All right. Now, I'm not going out as far as to say that people are running 5-in-1 hanger. Yeah, I understand the abuse of the bot, but no matter what we've had in the past, there's always been those select few that go out and fill up their hangers with them. But that's their choice. They can do that if they want to. All right. But it doesn't matter if it's the Aries. It'll be the next bot to come in, the next meta bot, and it will happen again. All right. The truth of the matter is, you're not going up against these players each and every time that you go out and play the game. All right. And let's be honest. Let's be real. Yeah, you might run into them once in a while. I run into them once in a while. I run 2 Aries in my hangers. I've gone up against the guys that have 4 or 5, and I do just fine with my 1 against their 5. Okay. So what I want people, or what I want Pixonic to understand is, people got a lot invested in this game. All right, and it is not right, that you come 4 or 5 months down the line, where people have just started to build them in the workshop. People are just finishing upgrading them and say, you know what, this bot is a problem. We need to get rid of it. No, that's not right, guys. It's not right. All right. Give the people a fair chance. The ones, especially the ones that just got it, to use it. And guess what, guys? You just might need that Aries. All right. We got something else to talk about here in a minute. Monsters are coming, boys. Let's see here. So yes, we know that the Aries is a problem, all right? But this was a problem that was created by the developer. In the feedback where we went through the test server with the Aries, everybody made it pretty plain and simple that the Aries and the other 3 geek bots, in my opinion, although the other 2 are a little bit easier to deal with, but the Aries was going to be a specific problem. That was given in the feedback, all right? It was given by just about everybody who played the game. Of course, you have the 1 or 2 out there who says, oh, it's perfect the way it is. Don't mess with it. It's great. It's going to be a great addition to the game. Not foreseeing the potential problems that would come up in the future, all right? We knew this would be an issue. But the developers decided to ignore us, all right, or ignore the feedback and bring it out the way it was anyways, all right? So the monster was created by them. The plague was spread by that, okay? Now, there is a cure for it, but the cure is going to come in the cost of, or in the form of currency, in the form of gold. It's not right that you charge the players to fix a mistake that you made. All right, I mean, somebody's got to bite the bullet. It's got to be the developers. All right, you created the beast, you fix the beast. All right, just don't send it into the ground and make it completely unusable. All right, that's not fair for the other people that have spent a lot of time and some money, all right, and a lot of silver, all right, a lot of grind time, and the silver is being spent on this upgrade that could have been spent somewhere else. It's not fair to those players that have upgraded, all right? Of course, you players, the guys out there that don't have an Aries bot, it's, oh, the hell with it. I don't care. I mean, nerf it to the ground. It's no big deal. It doesn't affect me at all. Right. But if you were the one, put the shoe on the other foot, all right? Put the shoe on the other foot, and how would you feel if you were the one who had the bot, upgraded it, and then just to have them come along and nerf it. You'd be furious, all right? So think about your fellow players as well, guys. Now, this is another thing I was thinking, boys. What if, all right? Now, just hypothetically, what if this last test server that we had, the Shield Breaker, was just smoke and mirrors, all right? To get the community to accept a nerf of the Ares bot, all right, without getting a lot of fuss back in return, all right? Nobody wants the Shield Breaker because it not only does it destroy the Ares, it destroys every other shielded bot, and it's gonna put a lot of bots into the final resting place, okay? So nobody wants a Shield Breaker. So in creating a test server of a Shield Breaker, you know, and the whole idea behind it is, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and nerf the Ares, but let's do this first. That way the community will be more accepting of a nerf. That is just a what if, guys, all right? Don't read too much into that one. That was just me thinking out loud, and believe it or not, I had a few other subscribers that sent me the exact same image. The exact same messages. What if this is just a distraction of what they have coming down the pipe? All right. Now, the fixes for the Ares are the Ares train, and these are the best 3 that I've heard so far. Okay. The first one, of course, is going to be decrease the shield time a couple of seconds and increase the cooldown time a few seconds. All right. So less time with the shield, more time to get it back. All right. That's pretty decent, and that's pretty comparable as to what they've done in the past to other bots. All right. Don't mess with the speed. Don't mess with the firepower. Don't mess with anything else. Just the time that it takes to get and use and get again. All right. Adrian, guys. Adrian came up with this one. This one was pretty cool. He actually brought it up on Chief's live stream yesterday. Just the frontal area of the Ares would be covered. All right. Kind of like a Lancelot or a Rhino that has that frontal shield. All right. The Bulgasari that has the side shield. You're only shielded on one side. All right. That means you are still susceptible to be shot from the sides and, of course, the rear flank. If you can flank the bot while it has a shield, you have an open target into its backside. That's a pretty cool idea, guys, all right? You only protect the front, but you are still exposed. You can still get hit. You still got to watch your 6 to make sure that there's nobody behind you. You can't just put the umbrella up and you are completely safe from everything out there. That was pretty decent, guys. That's a pretty little solid idea. I did like that one a lot, okay? And then, of course, last but not least, is the bubble push-out, which is simply a direct killer for the Ares train. If you are in my bubble space, all right, my umbrella, when I activate my my shield or my Ares ability, once I push that activation button, if you are in my umbrella area, that shield is going to push you out, okay? It's going to push you on the outside looking in. Thus, you are no longer protected by my shield, preventing the train from continuing, all right? Once you get outside my bubble, you have 2 options. Open up your own shield or get shot, okay? It's a pretty fair and simple fix as far as that's concerned, and that is going to address the Ares train. I did like that idea. That is one of my favorites so far, okay? The one with the 2 shields canceling out, if the 2 teammates touch each other, we know that's going to get trolled, guys, all right? We know that people are going to come into your Ares shield, activate theirs, knock yours down, run and go hide, and leave you stranded high and dry, all right? I can already hear that comment coming up over and over. Hey, man, I've been out there, and these people are doing this, and why are they doing that, all right? Why? Because they're trolls, and their trolls got nothing else to do except troll other people, all right? That's their only ambition in life is to mess with other people. So, pretty pathetic, but it is what it is. All right, guys. What is coming down the pipe? What potential robots? And I've heard this mentioned a lot, all right? I've heard this come up a lot. What is coming down the pipe? You know, maybe we shouldn't touch the Ares at all. You might need that firepower, all right, to defend the new meta bots that are going to be coming down the pipe. Do we know what they are? No. guys. We don't. We have heard the name Behemoth come out a few times, and but we don't know what it is or what it's about. Well, I stumbled across this just yesterday. So, of course, I screenshot it and I sent it to myself. Behemoth, 4 heavy slots. Finally, the ultimate sniper or Spectre with heavy slots. Rest in peace, Fury. All right, guys. Now, let's sit down. Let's talk about these a little bit. Is there any fact behind this? No, this came off of a Russian Discord server. All right. Somebody was able to interpret it, and this is what it said. So, yeah, what's gonna really? I don't know, boys. This is interesting. All right, a 4 heavy slot bot, and I'm assuming it's gonna be a fat, juicy, greasy, Fury on steroids type bot. Okay, I don't foresee this being a very fast bot, but with the recent pilots and the speed increases and the new modules, even though it's a very slow bot, it can end up being very fast before you know it. All right, it can get from one side of the map to the other side pretty quick and sneak up on you. This is interesting, guys. 4 of any heavy weapon in this game is gonna be sick. It's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be OP like a mofo. And the one thing that you're going to be wanting in return is, man, I wish I had my Ares. I wish my Ares had not been nerfed. I need something to counter this bot, all right, other than getting one of my own. And the Ares is plentiful, guys. It is available in Workshop. You can go build it. So will we need it? Potentially we might, all right. Now, this what you're looking at the screen right now. This is not a confirmation, all right. This is a rumor only. Let's get that confirmed right off the top. All right, this is simply a rumor, but it has potential. All right, the next one, Leech. Why do enemies beat themselves? Probably something infiltrator ability that gives you control over opponents' bots. What the hell does that mean? So we're gonna have somebody be able to come in, jump into our robot, hijack it. All right, and use it against us. Or back in the day, guys, there was when they first started talking about modules. All right, there was the spy bot is what they would call it. All right, and that bot had the ability to change from red to blue. All right, so when you look around on your team, you see this blue guy. He's on your team, right? Nah, fellas, he ain't on your team. He's about to light your ass up. Okay? He is using that particular deal to make himself look like he's on your team, and then he's going to attack you from behind, thus being the spy bot. All right? So this reminded me of that. Okay? This has come up before. I've seen it before. And I can see something like that come into the game. So is the Leech a potential bot? Yeah, it is. All right? Is the Behemoth a potential bot? Yeah, we've all talked about a bot with 4 heavy slots for a long time. We have the Butch, all right? But the Butch is 2 and 2. You cannot use all 4 weapons at the same time. Big difference, all right? So, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Leech, all right? Actually, y'all let me know what you think about all of these bad boys. I'm going to want feedback on it, all right? Monsters are coming. And in the category of something we have never seen before. Phantom. Science has gone mad. Ability, teleport. All right, guys, we've heard this over and over again, and you guys have asked for it over and over again. You've been wanting teleporting maps, all right? Now we got potentially the teleporting bot. You get yourself caught in a pickle, you're in a hard spot, you're in free-for-all, and you're the guy that's in between 2 guys. Got nowhere to go? No problem. Teleport your ass out of there. That is pretty interesting. That is pretty neat. Of everything that I have here, this is the one I like the most. I like the fact that you can teleport yourself out of a situation and drop somewhere else. Keep in mind, guys, this is a video game that is based on the future, right? This is all Star Trek stuff. You can teleport from one spaceship down to the surface and back up. You can do that stuff in the future, supposedly, all right? So I do like this. All right, we've had a lot of games where teleporting is available in the game, and it is pretty neat. Okay, I would imagine that once you use this teleport, the cooldown time on this thing should be very long. All right, you should be able to teleport every 5 seconds. If not, that's going to be just as bad as the Loki as far as trolling. All right, you finally catch up to the body, he teleports to the other side of the map. All right, especially if you're coming down to the final two guys and one guy just doesn't want to fight and he's just going to run and hide. Well, that's going to be horrible. All right, so I do like this idea if it's going to be implemented correctly. What are they going to look like? I don't know, guys, but I want everybody on the lookout. And if you get any type of little Easter egg in the game, all right, we find Easter eggs anywhere in the game. Screenshot it, send it to me, hit me up with it, let me know what you found, let me know where you found it, all right? So we can keep a real close tab on this particular deal. Is this fact or is it fiction? I want to know as much as you guys do, all right? I have a very good feeling, all right? A very strong feeling that this is going to be fact, that we are going to see these particular type bots come into the game, all right? But all right, guys. Sorry, I just I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I didn't know what it was. Hey, Lee's got a video up. All right, we'll check that out in a little bit. All right, so I'm very interested in these particular deals. We'll have to wait to see what's coming down the pipe. All right, it has been a while since they released the Ragnarok bots. All right, and they said it was going to be about every 3 months, so we can pretty much expect them getting ready to build something new. And don't be surprised if you don't see these bad boys in a test server in the very near future. All right, guys, if y'all are new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're gonna have coming up here. We got a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming up, a lot of different stuff, so hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of it. All right, and if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of that like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. So guys, I do want your feedback on the Aries. If y'all have new ideas for potential fixes, shoot them in, all right? Let me hear them, all right? And then, of course, give me your feedback on these brand new potential monsters, all right? And until we talk again, boys, this is Islander signing out.